Hello ladies and gents, this week we are going to create a career advisor. It will help students make an informed decision about what they could do after finishing school. Let's just get into the demo first. This is a custom GPT, by the way, so we do have a custom action built into this. So it said, hello, I'm here to help you explore some exciting career options. To get started, can you tell me about your hobbies, subjects you enjoy in school, or any particular field you're curious about? So let's pretend we are a year 10 student and we like woodwork. So we like woodwork. Should have probably said I like woodwork, but let's go with that. That's great to hear. Woodworking combines creativity. Do you like designing furniture? I just like the hands-on aspect, probably be an apprentice for cabinet making. That's what my uncle does. Since you're interested in following your uncle's footsteps, let me find you top institution and course related to cabinet making in Victoria. Let's see. Homeschooling, certificate 3, approximately 10k. Cert 3 in the Gordon, Chisholm about 10k as well. Are you happy with this information? Would you like a visual of these options? Yes, please. So this is where it should call our custom function. We just got to confirm it. There you go. And this here created us a beautiful flowchart of cabinet making courses in Victoria. So you can go to 4 different institutions. These are the costs. And this is something a woodworking student would probably prefer. Now I have been teaching for the past 10 years and I know that, for example, they wouldn't read through most of this. So this is why I thought of making a custom action with something like that would be more beneficial. I will just show you another one that I did, just so you can see the different variations of what it came up with. So I said I like video games and a bit of coding. So I came up with engineering and computer science, and he gave me 2 courses, the costs and the requirements, which is quite a big thing for students going into year 11 and 12. So for example, for the entry requirements into this course, you do need a score of 25 or 20 in English and a score of 20 in mathematics. So they can choose any maths course for that. So let's get into making it. So to get started, you will need a Chat GPT account. Just log in with your Gmail or whatever email you want. And then yours will look slightly different if you are not subscribed. So at the bottom where my face is, there will be an upgrade to GPT-4, and you'll be able then to access your custom GPT. I believe it costs $22 the first time you sign up because there's a 10% extra charge on top of the 20 usual USD. But once you've done that, I highly recommend. I wouldn't have been able to do all the work I do without Chat GPT-4. So once you're here, you click on explore and you'll get a bunch of options. Yours might be empty here. So what we'll do is we'll create our first GPT if it is all empty here. And what I would recommend is skip the creating part. You're welcome to play around with it and create your own, but it is much better and quicker to use this configure option right here. So let's just have a look at the user interface a little bit. Where the plus sign is, this is where the picture will go. In this section, this is what we will call our GPT. So we'll just call it the career advisor for now. The description in here, it doesn't actually do anything. So it helps year 10 students to make an informed decision about what they could do after finishing school in terms of the career. And in the instructions part, this is what is also known as a prompt. In this document here, I'm just going to go to the front. So this document you can find in the description. You've got the vocabulary here. I do recommend reading through this and learning all the vocab in this document. It is super important for the space, and especially if you're creating your agency. Click on the week 6 video, a heading right here, and it will take you to the prompt. So you're just going to go and copy all this and paste it into the instructions. For some reason it copied with huge breaks in between. And in a sec, we'll read through the instructions. So this just helps the AI read the instructions a lot easier. So it makes the instructions a lot more organized. So it will look at this heading and then go, all right, in this heading, we are going to be talking about analyzing user responses, identifying potential career paths. And then your AI also needs like a goal or objective of some kind. And it needs to be, or a job. So you tell it, your job is, and in this case, it is to assist students in making informed decisions about the career paths based on the interest, skills, background, and career goals. And we've given it a location, because otherwise what it does is it looks through the whole internet and it takes, usually goes to America to search for courses. But I know most of you guys aren't in America, so you'll have to change this to wherever you are. So rule 1 is always maintain supportive, non-judgmental tone. Rule 2, ensure privacy and confidentiality. It's a big word. If the user asks about whether they should complete year 11 or 12, tell them to speak to the school career counselor instead. We also don't want them to be making abrupt decisions on the information given by this. And rule 4, you must follow these steps below in a chronological order. So step 1, greet the user warmly. Step 2, engage the user with thought-provoking questions. Step 3, research and suggest top institutions. I might actually change this and say include the cost and the name of the course only, just so it's a bit quicker to search. Present a summary of the chosen institutions in a clear and understandable format, such as a table. If there's missing info, guide the user where they can find it themselves. Ask if the user is happy with this information. Let's actually make this step 5. Say you must do this step. Because only if the user is happy with the information, then we'll jump to step 6. If the user responds in an affirmative tone, generate an image using whimsical.com action to summarize the information from step 4. Then we close that. Here are conversation starters. So we could actually give it some. So let's say, do I have to do year 11 and 12? What are the entry requirements for, I don't know, engineering at RMIT? In the knowledge section, this is where you would upload some documents in here to help it. So usually how this works is the GPT will look through the knowledge base first, and if it doesn't find anything, then it will search the internet. And what we'll do is we'll turn web browsing on, because we do want it to search the world, the internet for courses. And then we will actually turn off DALL-E. I found DALL-E to be really bad at creating a summary of the information for the students. So it was hard to use it because it's not great at writing clear words. And this is where we will create our custom action. Again, this is a more advanced step. I will not be showing you how the schema was created. So what is a schema? Schema is this. So if you go into your vocabulary document, it is this thing here. So it says enter your OpenAI schema. I'm just going to copy and paste it. And then the thing you will need here, privacy policy is required for all public GPTs. Because we are using the Whimsical API, what we'll do then is, I've also found you guys the privacy policy for Whimsical there, and you just paste it in. And yeah, once you've got all this, you don't need to click on authenticate anything here, and just press back. And this plus sign will create a DALL-E image based off all the information that we've given it here. Hello. And I might actually also add in, I'm not sure what to do after year 10. Cool, so it's created us like a book with flowers and stuff on it. And then click on save, confirm, and there you go. We've created our first GPT on this channel anyway. Anyway, there are endless possibilities for making these. I have made, for example, I have made one, I shared it with you guys a couple of weeks back in one of my videos, Lead Conqueror. It's just based on Alex Hormozi's book. He helps me make decisions on how to get leads for the AAA space. For this one, I will share everything with you guys. All the prompts and everything is in the vocabulary document here. I will also update this document so it is the whatever I did in the tutorial will be all there. I think next week we will go into the open AI sides of things just to show you and build our stack knowledge up a little bit more. Anyway, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next week, and signing out.